The endless war in YouTube comments, the heated arguments at every bar, the passionate debates between friends.
Cristiano.
For me, Lionel Messi is the best, not just of this era, but of every era.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
Cristiano.
Messi.
Cristiano.
Cristiano.
Sempre Messi.
Lionel
How
Messi.
can you say strongly agree?
Okay.
Have you seen these guys
Lionel
play?
Messi
Have you
is the
seen them
best
play?
player I've ever watched.
That wasn't the question.
Pele.
That wasn't. Can someone read the question out again, please?
Pele.
For over a decade, one question has divided the football world. Who is the true GOAT, Messi or Ronaldo? This debate has ruined the comments section for far too long, and it's time to look at it differently. But there's one fascinating problem. No matter what anyone says, Messi fans will always point to his magical talent, his supernatural flair, and that coveted World Cup trophy as proof that he's the greatest. Meanwhile, Ronaldo supporters will passionately argue that his unprecedented work ethic and completeness as an attacking force make him unmatched. So maybe that contrast itself holds the answer to who the GOAT really is. Both Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi emerged from humble beginnings, but their journeys were different. Their rags to riches stories, while both inspiring, took completely different paths. Picture Madeira, Portugal, where a young Cristiano Ronaldo made a decision that would shape his entire future, leaving his family behind to chase his dreams at Sporting Lisbon's academy. Think about that for a moment. A 12-year-old boy leaving everything familiar behind, driven by nothing but ambition and determination. Moving away from his comfort zone became the defining theme of Ronaldo's story, and each time he faced new environments, he didn't just adapt, he thrived. His work ethic, evident even as a child, helped him transform every obstacle into a stepping stone. Meanwhile, in Rosario, Argentina, a different kind of story was unfolding. Young Lionel Messi faced a challenge that no amount of practice could solve, a growth hormone deficiency that threatened to end his football dreams before they truly began. His talent was undeniable, but his family faced a harsh reality. They couldn't afford the expensive treatment he desperately needed. Even if Messi had wanted to match Ronaldo's physical commitment, his body simply wouldn't allow it. But fate had other plans. At age 13, Barcelona saw something special in the diminutive genius and offered to cover his medical costs. This led to Messi's own life-changing move to Spain, where that small 13-year-old would become Barcelona's greatest investment ever. Ronaldo fans would mention how he overcame a tough environment at a young age, while Messi fans will point out that his physical problems should not even allow him to be this great. Both players were shaped by their unique challenges, paving the way to greatness in their own rights. These differences became more apparent when you look at how they did once they started playing on the bigger stage. Ronaldo's breakthrough moment came at Sporting. At just 17, he made his debut for the first team, showcasing the product of all the practice he had put in and being a better player at 17 than most players at their peaks. Arsenal were interested in Ronaldo, but it wasn't long before the football world truly took notice, especially Manchester United. Ronaldo's dazzling performance in that now legendary preseason friendly against Manchester United in 2003 left Sir Alex Ferguson and his players in awe.
It's a fine effort from Ronaldo.
Yes, and this is this young magician again, and you can see he's such quick creative industry, but they haven't opened up the defence, and now we see this young man's confidence once again.
That performance led to his Manchester United signing, marking the beginning of his transformation into a global icon. Another country, another challenge. But for Ronaldo, who had been adapting to new environments since childhood, it was just another opportunity to prove himself. 6 years at Manchester United saw him record 84 goals in 196 league appearances. Messi, on the other hand, didn't have to move countries, but breaking into a team like Barcelona as a teenager is not as easy as Messi made it look. That squad had the likes of Ronaldinho and Thierry Henry playing in Barca's offense, and Messi still managed to offer something to the manager and earned a spot in the team. His first team debut in 2004 came after years of dominating at La Masia, Barcelona's youth academy. The world truly witnessed Messi's genius during the 2006-07 season when he scored that unforgettable hat-trick against Real Madrid in the El Clasico. Here was a teenager standing toe-to-toe with football's giants, announcing himself as something special. While Ronaldo was conquering new territories, Messi was mastering his home ground, each phenomenal in their own way. Ronaldo's peak years were defined by physical dominance and an insatiable hunger for improvement. At Real Madrid, he evolved into something football had never seen before, a goal-scoring machine who seemed to break records every time he stepped onto the pitch. His versatility was unprecedented, scoring with both feet, his head, and distances that defied logic. Between 2010 and 2018, Ronaldo maintained an almost impossible average of more than a goal per game, leaving Real Madrid to 4 Champions League titles in 5 seasons. The pinnacle, that iconic bicycle kick against Juventus, a moment so magnificent that it brought opposing fans to their feet in applause. Messi's peak was characterized by unmatched consistency and artistic brilliance. During his golden years at Barcelona, particularly under Pep Guardiola, he redefined what it meant to be an attacking player. In a sport where height and physical presence were considered crucial, Messi proved that magic could come in any size. His 2011-2012 season, with 73 goals across all competitions, stands as one of football's greatest individual achievements. Not forgetting the moments he created for his teammates, and those individual brilliance that left him untouchable. The comparisons truly started here. What are the odds? 2 of the best players playing in the same country together, hitting their peaks at the same time, and how lucky we were to witness it. While Ronaldo left for Juventus a few years before Messi left for PSG, the debate intensified. Moving on to a totally different path set the stage for the debate to go full-blown. Who did better outside of Barcelona and Real Madrid? Ronaldo's Juventus career was full of records. Moving from Real Madrid, the transfer cost 100 million euros, the highest ever paid for a footballer above 30 years of age and the highest ever paid by an Italian club. Won 100 Champions League games, becoming the first ever player to do so. Jumped a 2.57 meter to head in a winning goal. Messi, on the other hand, became captain of Barcelona following Iniesta's retirement, scoring more than 30 goals every season since 2008. His contract at Barcelona was up in 2021, and with the club in financial distress, expressed his desire to leave in 2020, hoping a fee would come in to help with the club's finances. Barcelona wanted him to stay for life, and he was more than happy to. But come the following year, the financial books were looking bad, and Barcelona decided not to continue spending money on his wages. That interview before he left was devastating. The debate was in full swing now. Messi moved to PSG, and Ronaldo sensationally returned to Manchester United. By then, they were not the same, but still gave the world the footballing therapy that fans craved. Yes, that includes international football. Their international careers tell equally compelling stories. Ronaldo's Portugal journey began in 2003, and by Euro 2004, he was already leading his nation to the final. His crowning achievement came in 2016, captaining Portugal to their first major trophy at the European Championship. Even when injured in the final, his passionate sideline leadership showed what the national team meant to him. Messi's Argentina story was a tale of persistence through heartbreak before ultimate triumph. After near misses in the 2014 World Cup and multiple Copa America finals, he finally led Argentina to victory in the 2021 Copa America. Then came the 2022 World Cup, the perfect ending to his international career, leading Argentina to glory with a series of performances that defined his greatness. Here's what makes this rivalry truly special. If either player hadn't existed, the other would undoubtedly be considered the greatest of all time. The fact that we can even debate this is something to celebrate. Two completely different players, reaching unimaginable heights in their own unique ways, pushing each other to be better. Two players from different continents with completely different styles and stories, reaching their peaks at exactly the same time and even playing in the same league. How fortunate are we to have witnessed this era? And perhaps the best proof of their extraordinary level is Neymar Jr., widely considered the third best player of this era, one who might have been the GOAT in any other era. So, maybe we've been asking the wrong question all along. One built himself into a machine through sheer determination. The other was born with magic in his boots. Both became legends, setting standards so high that even a player of Neymar's caliber found them hard to match. Check out this next video to see his journey as well, and I'll see you there.